I'd like to see somebody else in the YTPC make a video this cool. The intent was to come down here and smoke a pipe. But after the hike I just did up this mountainside here to get to Mount Washington from downtown, I am too dangerously out of breath to even think about smoking a pipe. Picked up a pack of American Spirit Blues on the way down. Not a big cigarette smoker, but convenient walking around the city. It's a lot easier than finding somewhere to sit and smoking a pipe for 40 minutes, so smoked a couple of these throughout the city. Let's see if I can get a better view here. I can actually see my car. It's sitting in the parking garage somewhere, right, I can see it right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll try to point to it. My car's sitting right there, which is pretty neat. I can actually see it from all the way up here. Right over here, the big yellow spot there, that is Heinz Field. PMC, that beautiful dump is somewhere over there. Bob Nutting, if you happen to see this, I pray to God that you sell the team. Every night I pray. I was laying in bed last night, feeling a little blue. I was watching a movie on Tubi, shout out Tubi. It was called Francis Ha, black and white movie from 2012. It was interesting. I was watching it and I was like, man, I want to get out and do something. I was thinking, I haven't been to Pittsburgh in a while. I think the last time I was here was sometime last year. I think the last time I was here was to see Morgan Wallen in concert with my sister. So I was laying in bed last night. It was like 9 o'clock. I was, maybe I'll get up tomorrow and drive down to Pittsburgh and trek through the city and see what's up. I'm glad I did. Stopped at a place called Bluebird Kitchen for lunch. I got a turkey sandwich. It was turkey, Swiss. It had some sort of bacon jam to it. It was like a, grape jelly with the bacon taste to it. It was very interesting. Just walking around with my headphones on, man. That's all I'm doing here. I was talking to a buddy of mine the other day. He said he was coming down here for a Penguins game on Saturday. I've never been to PPG. We were talking about it a little bit. So the first stop I made down here was I stopped right in front of PPG, sent him a little video. So now I can officially say I've been to PPG. Probably the only time I'll ever be there. Cool stuff, man. How many other people out there are laying in bed at night? And you know what? I haven't been to the city in a while. They make the hour and 10-minute drive down, park in their favorite parking garage, $15 parking for the day, and then walk through the city. What hick do you know that's doing that? I'm surrounded by cornfields where I'm at. It's nothing but deer, Amish, and me. And I'm down here now, surrounded by all these people. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. Life is such a beautiful thing. I think I have about a 45-minute walk back to my car. Probably get back there and just head on home. I don't have too much else I want to see here. There are a couple jazz clubs down here I'd love to go to. But with it being Thursday, I don't know. I don't think they're open. I think I've looked before and they're only open like Friday night into like real early Sunday morning. So but if you've never been to the city here, Pittsburgh, 412, and you're within the area, you got to try getting down. There's a place in, I believe it's Sewickley, called Allegheny Smokeworks or something like that. My dad's been before. I've never been. Thought about driving out there, but after making this 45-minute hike up the mountainside here and another 45 minutes down, I don't think I'm going to have any energy to do that. I'm about dead now. You know, I went 23 years without one of these things. My buddy got married back in October 18th. There was a little after party at one of his cousin's house. We were there. I had my backwoods cigars, but I ran out. We had been drinking a little bit, and you go through those things pretty quick when you have a drink or two in you. So his cousin let me bum a Camel Blue off of him. I smoked one of those, hit the road shortly after, stopped at a gas station, got a pack of Marlboro Lights. Because I figured if I ever did smoke, I'd be a Marlboro man. Tried it, sucked. Tasted horrible. The aftertaste is what did it to me, and they go so quick. When you're used to smoking a pipe or a cigar or one of those little backwoods cigars, these things go down so quick. And I don't inhale into my lungs because I don't do that with the pipes, obviously. I don't do that with the cigars, so I don't do it with these either. So it kind of defeats the whole purpose of smoking them, but for the convenience, it's nice. On the way down here, I stopped and got gas. I was at about half a tank. And saw him sitting there and figured, why not? Pick up a pack. These ones taste a lot better than the Marlboros. The Camel Blues, unfortunately, I didn't really get a good taste of them because I had a few drinks in me. But these aren't bad, but I'm not going to become a cigarette man. Only when it's more convenient. But figured I'd make a little video for you guys so you can see where I'm at, see the city. Like I said, I don't think anybody else is making videos this cool on the YTPC, so I figured, why not me? Why not me? Been up this way one other time with my uncle. Me and him stopped. We were a little further down on Mount Washington. There's a church over there. I think it's called St. Mary's or something like that. Probably a Catholic church. Shout out the Pope, by the way, for what he did recently. Spent some time here with him. I think we saw a Pirates game. I think the Pirates were playing the Yankees that day. We came down a little early, walked the city. He has a friend that lives down here in one of these buildings. You can't see it from here. That Red Smith building, right here, I believe. Just behind it, there's a green apartment type building, tower-like building. I think she lived there at the time. I never met her, but walked around, tried to meet up with her. She wasn't around or wasn't available or whatever. And we saw a Pirates game, and I assume they got stomped by the Yankees. I'm pretty sure Judge hit a home run. I know Josh Donaldson did. That was when Donaldson was still playing. So that was a couple years ago. Unfortunately, Pirates aren't playing because it's November. Steelers aren't playing. It's a Thursday night. I don't know who they play this Sunday. They play the Bears, actually. Rodgers probably going to play. He said it's a safety thing, but he wants to beat the Bears at least one last time, right? But that's about all I got for you guys. Quick video here in the 412 here in Pittsburgh. Gonna get back down to the car and probably head up home. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I don't really care, but I hope you guys enjoy watching. I hope you guys enjoy the view. We'll see you later.